Who's ready for the thumbnail?
Sure.
Define ready.
It's
Oh, geez,
honestly not as
of,
bad as you think.
ooh, a lot of pictures.
Yes, of the akohe. It nests in trees. It's an asshole and territorial. And look how pretty it is and tiny.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Yeah. Also, like I said, the thumbnail's not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously not in its containment cell, but
yeah.
I feel like it deserves a 1, but that's it. Because it's kind of clickbaity to not have it in containment.
Yeah. I guess we don't know the circumstances of its, like, actual finding, like, specifically where they found it, other than it being somewhere in France and having caused a bunch of missing person cases.
Yeah.
I'm positive they're doing that for the thumbnail very specifically to get people to click it.
Yeah. I can see that. Alright. So let's first see. They put the license not exactly the same as on the wiki, but they did put the creator and SCP in license.
Okay. So
yeah,
license is good.
Yeah, we've been calling that good enough.
Yeah.
They credited the author and provided the link. It's like for slop like this, that's about the best you can expect.
Yeah. Now watch how they butcher it.
I don't wanna.
Oh. By the way, apparently, if we go to here real quick, you can see how they started doing AI videos.
Yeah.
It was pretty much
the AI looked very different than the SCP.
They pretty much it sounded like they sold it, and it looks like they stopped making videos not long after they started, which makes sense. Just thought I would share that. Anyways, are we ready?
I hope
I hope I eventually get the chance to play Doom: The Dark Ages for stream.
Yeah. Sold out to the AI
I don't know what it is about that statement that makes me viscerally uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, bookworm is the reason.
Let me try to see how it sounds.
Oh my god.
Akohe Aaron. Or Aaron Akohe.
Yeah, also, bookworm, there's two things I want to say to you, because you probably weren't here when I said it. This is the first time I'm streaming under the new name. As for one. And two, the reason why Jerry and Hatch are basically going to be reading tonight is because I got a throat virus. So, long reading's not good. I'm resting. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
Knowledge is power. But in the case of SCP-606, too much knowledge can mean death. Welcome back to SCP Exposed. Today, we bring you Euclid-class object SCP-606, also known as...
What is with all the fucking voice changers?
I don't know why they do it.
It's like, oh...
Sour candy.
Oh... Echo spooky. When I say something spooky, I gotta add an echo.
Why did they put 606 randomly in a forest?
I don't know.
Is that where a teacher goes? No.
Well, I mean, some teachers maybe.
Okay.
If they wanna.
Oh god. Well, how else are they gonna get away from the crimes? Anyways.
By just not being capturable.
Yeah. Also, just listen to them saying SCP's number. I heard it and it just sounds awful. Ready?
No.
We bring you Euclid class object SCP-606, also known
There's two different. There's an echo and the demonic voice.
I just. Why? Why? Oh, spooky echo. Ooh.
It's not a spooky echo, it's just really shitty recording.
Sorry. Anyways. Alright. Alright, in 3, 2, 1.
known as the Teacher. There have been requests made by Foundation personnel to raise 606's class to level Keter due to the potential threat it poses.
I hate this. Not only is the text not in the same font, they... Ugh. Ugh. It looks like it looks like one of those caption shits.
It's actually viscerally uncomfortable for an article to be made this way.
Yeah.
I'm very upset that they lazily bent it in a way where one side is mostly okay, except they forgot to warp a portion of the top part of the right side. But on the left side, they warped the left top side more than the very, very top of it. So instead of a straight angle that it should have, it's this weird, like, right.
Either they had a severe misprint or the binding of this book is not doing well.
Also, if you notice, like right next to the overly scrunched up parts of the top left area, there are also spots where it's under scrunched.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get
Also,
this off the screen.
Also, pretty much, look, they're not even talking about the SCP, like all the information that's supposed to be talked about. They're just putting it as a book that you see for a few seconds. This is starting off great.
Why? Why, man? Why?
It's in 3, 2, 1.
However, this change in classification is still undergoing review. SCP-606 appears as a spherical mass of light of alternating size and intensity. Most commonly, it is approximately 85 centimeters in diameter and emits 220 candelas of luminosity, but has been observed to grow to up to 10 meters in diameter.
What?
What?
Did I hear them wrong?
Candelas of luminosity?
Oh, it didn't sound like luminosity to me. For some reason, it sounded like a very bad word.
Now, for a second, I thought you got he said measurement wrong, so I went back to the article.
It sounded like... I think I'll type out what it sounded like to me.
You don't want to say it?
Is it a bad word?
From now on, that is how I'm going to pronounce luminosity.
No.
Right, are you fine with that being said on stream?
I don't care, it's too funny.
Illuminati.
Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
Emit over 100,000 candelas. The entity has also been observed to shrink to 4 centimeters in diameter, emitting less than 0.5 candela. Despite its ability to emit large amounts of light, SCP-606 emits no heat. It does not appear to be composed of any form of matter and is able to pass through material barriers effortlessly. Because of its ability to pass through any form of matter, researchers theorize that SCP-606 is currently contained in its chamber of its own free will. Why it remains here exactly is uncertain. When asked, SCP-606 claims that it wishes to see what may occur. What this means exactly is also uncertain. It is presently theorized.
Yeah, what's
How
wrong?
do you... This is so easy to not botch. Like,
It's literally there because it's curious.
it's there because it's curious, but the main thing is that it wished to see what would occur. That was about it being captured
Yeah,
and taken into containment. That
Yeah.
wasn't its response to why it is currently staying in containment. 606 was discovered by the Foundation on 6. That's June, I think. Yeah, that's June. Okay. Foundation on June the 11th, 19 redacted France after a rash of missing persons reports was brought to the Foundation's attention. Personnel subsequently managed to lure SCP-606 into a transport vehicle and transfer it to its current facility by offering it D-Class personnel to enlighten. Once its non-corporeal nature was discovered, 606 was asked why it did not attempt to evade capture. It replied that it wished to see what would occur. 606 is able to pass through all forms of matter. It presumably stays in Foundation custody of its own free will. Perhaps due to the constant supply of information provided to it. My head.
Nice. 3, 2, 1.
Is that SCP-606 is an entity composed purely of knowledge or information. Furthermore, SCP-606 appears to derive sustenance from information, growing in both size and luminosity when provided with sources of information, as well as shrinking when it is deprived of information. It is capable of feeding off a large number of different sources, including digital devices, books, magnetic tape.
What the fuck am I watching?
I don't know.
Just it's a constant stream of papers going into the void.
Wait, they're throwing SCP papers, like the
Oh,
people
for
in
fuck's
SCP.
sake.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Well, at the very least, the only person we see that they're giving information to it about is the giant floating baby head.
Wait, because of the way the text is, because the S is backwards, it most likely looks like PC2 instead of SCP. 'Cause the way it
Oh yeah, what? Why, man? This is. I just.
SCP is now PC2.
And like how like the thing to me is like you'd think that they did that because they're trying to flip they're trying to keep the SCP logo intact, like the SC and P, except because of the way that they've formatted it, it also, like, even when it's like upside down, it looks like it's saying SCB. And then upright, it's P backwards C. Wait, no, that's also a backwards P. Backwards P, backwards C, S. I. And also, it's never stated that what it like when it consumes knowledge that it literally like absorbs the objects themselves.
Right.
It just surrounds them and hovers around them for a little bit and then derives sustenance from that activity.
You know what? I kind of want to, with this anomaly, would think about like the strange theories on the internet, like how America was responsible for 9/11 and lizard men controlled the government and stuff like that. What did you think of that information?
I think we don't want to feed it that information. Although it would be interesting to see how susceptible it is to misinformation, but I doubt that's a
Yeah.
test that the SCP Foundation would want to do.
Yeah.
Because the last thing we need is to turn this thing into a stochastic terrorist.
3, 2, 1.
And living beings, which simply involves SCP-606 surrounding the object. This process does not appear to affect its sources in any way. Digital media stored on flash drives are used in the maintenance of SCP-606 by the Foundation. So the specific details as well as approximate size of the information provided to the entity may be easily recorded. SCP-606 is sapient, apparently self-aware.
What are these pictures?
Pictures of a spherical living ball of light.
One of them is not even a circle.
That's an onion. That's very clearly an onion.
They're doing their best to make it look like a ball of light. Kind of. Their best side.
Some of these the pictures are pictures of the SCP. Others are pictures of some guy's shopping list. Some guy went to the grocery store and took arbitrary photos of onions, and those wound up in the SCP documents.
3, 2, 1.
Aware of all knowledge it has gained over its existence, and capable of intelligent communication. It accomplishes this by producing pure sine wave tones through an unknown mechanism.
Aren't these kind of waves invisible, I would think?
I mean, honestly, I have no idea.
Ah.
I would imagine they are, but I just don't know. I doubt that they would be on the visible light spectrum.
Yeah.
So probably not.
Yeah.
But then again, like artistic license has been used to like depict radiation. Like it's not the most egregious.
Okay, there's one thing I want to say before we click the video. Someone's come to say hello, Mr. Buster.
Very good.
He's jumped in my lap right now. Also,
Damn.
I'm not sure if everyone saw the final update. I know Bookworm couldn't see it because he's on Discord server anymore. But he's finally pooping normally again. He's no longer a
Yay.
sheep. No more.
Oh, what's up,
Banana.
Buster?
Yeah.
It's not constipated.
Mm.
He can poo.
Why do I want that as an alert from sound alerts?
Oh, it's Buster. He's not constipated. He can poo.
I didn't speak during that so that way it could be saved. Anyways.
The Foundation has thus formulated a tone-based language system to communicate with the entity. A language which all personnel of level 2 or above assigned to SCP-606 are required to learn. Through communication with the entity, the Foundation has learned that SCP-606
Wait, hold on. What is wrong with his eyes? I can't tell if those are supposed to be glasses or eyes.
Those are glasses.
I couldn't tell because I don't see like the things around the ears.
Bright,
Yeah.
look between the two. You'll see there is a
Ow.
black line that makes the glasses look broken, but like they're glasses. Technically,
also-
glasses don't bend that way.
And they're also resting like half of-
Stabbing the nose, the bridge of the
Well,
nose.
I was gonna say they're resting like significantly above the nose. But
Technically, that's the bridge of the nose,
I
but if
guess,
you
yeah.
really look at it, it's stabbing the bridge of the nose.
Get your new glasses today. They never fall off because we screwed them into your skull.
No. No.
That imagine if that was actually like something that eye doctors did instead of like corrective lenses. Like, you know what? We're not going to, surgically implant an artificial but better lens into your eye. We're just gonna screw glasses to your face.
If they
Honestly, with how lazy some optometrists are, I could see them wanting to do that. So it's a good thing that's illegal.
Yeah, and if one of the lenses breaks, well, sucks to suck.
sucks to suck. Sorry, you don't have an eye anymore.
Anyway, let's continue.
Foundation has learned that SCP-606 appears to hold a preference for classical literature, and the given amount has been observed to keep the entity at its normal size and luminosity. Despite the vast information it presumably contains, SCP-606 refuses to divulge this information in any interviews, unless it can enlighten individuals. However, O5 Command has forbidden anyone from accepting the entity's invitation to enlightenment due to past tragedies that have taken place as a result.
Force incident, big explosion, library incident.
Those never happened.
I like how there's two where it's just like, okay, they just were in a forest, they're in a library, big explosion.
They can literally just use the information from the file. Like, the missing people in France, right?
Yeah.
The people that basically suggests that there are a number of people who basically vanish altogether after being quote unquote taught.
Yeah, it's like, they're going out of their way to add incidents, which, like, the only incident that could be being described here is the SCP trying to enlighten someone and them keeling over dead. Like, that's the only incident they could be describing here. But instead of those incidences, we get the force incident and the library incident. You know, when it was in the library, that it just decided to go over there. Probably at some point in the interim where we saw those very lovely cinematic shots of it randomly leaving the Foundation, and then for some reason the next shot it's still in the Foundation's care. Oh, big explosion too. Yeah, we all remember the day of big explosion. We all remember where we were when big explosion happened.
I hate them.
Anyways,
Ugh.
3, 2, 1.
If another sapient individual enters SCP-606's containment cell, it will attempt to enlighten them. This involves SCP-606 moving to surround the being's head. This results in generalized tonic-clonic epileptic seizures for a period of 30 seconds to 5 minutes, after which the individual lapses into a coma, followed by death. EEG monitoring of affected individuals during this process has shown a massive increase in activity of all brainwaves, particularly
What?
They're just adding information. Technically, we don't know what really happens besides practically instant death.
Yeah.
No, that was in the article.
What?
What, the brain suddenly having a lot of knowledge?
Let's see. Where was it exactly? EEG monitoring of affected individuals during this process has shown a massive increase in activity of
Oh,
all
yeah,
brainwaves,
okay, that part is in there. Okay.
particularly gamma and beta type waves. They're doing it accurately, but we're so uh used to them just adding random bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
sorry.
It's easy to assume.
oh,
Yeah, you're good.
I can't unsee it. His arm is blending in with other parts of his body.
Oh, why'd you have
Guys,
to
you
point it
have to
out?
be used to this by now. This is not the worst glitch.
It's not the worst. Why'd you have to point it out? Because now it's gonna bug me. I would have been so much happier if I just didn't notice it.
Well, think of this. If you look on the hand, look at the smallest finger, and you'll notice it is technically not part of the hand.
The fucking.
It is not part of the hand. It's kind of like a second thumb.
His pinky's turned into another thumb.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
gamma and beta type waves. It is presently theorized that this is the result of SCP-606 attempting to transfer all the information it has gathered to the individual's brain through an unknown process, despite the normal human brain being unable to sustain the stress of such a procedure. It is again uncertain whether these tragedies have arisen out of an accidental
I don't
action
think
on the entity's
brain
part.
literally melts.
It doesn't. It's a really funny little image. The brain doesn't literally melt. It's just.
I mean, let's be fair, it might as well be literally melting, but it doesn't literally melt.
Yeah.
It's 3, 2.
We can, though, I guess we can chalk it up to artistic representation.
Oh my god. 3, 2, 1.
Or whether these deaths are actually purposeful, and leads Foundation personnel to fear if SCP-6
You okay?
Go back. That
Are they
doctor.
trying to make a ball of light look like a predator?
I don't know, but just this image switching over to like his reaction to seeing someone die was just no. Chat rules. Okay, I got it. I know that chat rules. Fuck you. Is
Honestly, it's kind of
His-
weird them showing
are
the
actually
guy
purposeful.
and the ball of light because the ball of light never forces people to learn. It
No, it
wants
does.
to, but it doesn't force them.
it does just do it on people at times.
Oh,
But also like he just like his face goes from where's the right? His face goes from that to that. Bright stream chat.
Yeah, I
That's
see
his
it.
only reaction to seeing a guy fucking die from a massive amount of seizures, probably shitting himself from all the knowledge being implanted into his brain. He's just, oh. He just takes on the face of a thresher shark.
Oh my god.
oh no! Let's keep watching.
Oh, now
And
I want
leads
to.
Foundation
Now I want to. Now I just want to make I want to find like a Photoshop job of someone having put glasses on a thresher shirt.
We need to focus.
Focusing isn't fun. Focusing leads to mental anguish.
Oh my god. Anyways, in
Well,
3, 2,
yes, but we'll never get through this if we don't focus.
and 3,
Ah.
2, 1.
Personnel to fear if SCP-606 is actually a malevolent entity. If so, this would require an immediate change in classification of the entity to Keter, as currently the Foundation possesses no effective countermeasurement to a possible breach by SCP-606. SCP-606 is currently housed of its own will in an unfurnished
Doesn't it just
20 meter by
randomly left and come back though?
Yeah, it's just like, well, I mean, the SCP itself hasn't just randomly left and come back. It stayed put, but they just keep showing it leaving and coming back for some reason.
Okay, then I
Yeah.
think they've done that so often that my brain is basically fried.
Yeah, the video's gaslighting you. Special containment procedures. 606 is currently housed of its own will in an unfurnished 6mm by 25 millimeter. 6mm? What the fuck is wrong with my brain? 20 meter by 25 meter by 8 meter cell at site redacted. The entrance to which is sealed by two 25 centimeter steel blast doors on either side of an airlock. No personnel are to enter 606's containment cell except under controlled testing circumstances or with authorization from a staff member of level 4 clearance or higher. Standard positive action defense. Standard positive action defenses, explosive, chemical, biological, and mimetic, are to be in place at all times according to the standard operating procedure.
And 3, 2, 1.
25 meter by 8 meter cell at Site 12, the entrance to which is sealed
We
by
don't
two
know the site.
25 centimeter steel
Yeah.
blast doors on either side of an airlock. No personnel are to enter the entity's containment cell.
Why
What
is
the
this one guard?
What? What? Okay, so these two guards are of different art styles almost. They're both like equally botched but in different ways.
Oh my gosh, the left guy's sniper rifle doesn't even look like a gun.
The left
It's-
guy's sniper rifle is technically so badly drawn. Oh, look at the hand.
Like I don't even it looks like it looks like he's holding a bizarrely shaped plunger with a dildo attachment.
But look at his hand. It looks like a spork.
Yeah. The fucking spork hand. He's very self-conscious about it. He's been bullied all his life. The kids on the playground always called him Spork.
Yeah.
No, I never thought I'd say this, but I would fucking bully him.
Oh my god. Also, I kind of find it funny. It looks like the guy on the right is trying to defend the guy on the left from being bullied.
It doesn't look like that because that doesn't look like a gun either. If you look at the guy on the left, that gun doesn't have a trigger. It doesn't have anything to hold on to fire. And the one on the right has something to hold on, but it does not have a trigger. And he's literally holding onto the bullet case like it's going to save him.
It's
and what
like
are the two random shit on the top?
it's like they tried to draw like an AUG assault rifle, but gave up like 1/3 of the way.
I need to look up what the fuck that is.
An AUG.
Oh, I get it. Oh, yeah, they messed up.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put this announcement back earlier, but On my days off, especially when I couldn't stream, I have been doing my art classes, and I'm starting to get the feel of
Nice.
going to do the old artwork I did in the past, where I created these little creatures of creepy writing around it.
Mm.
I'll be starting work on doing that this Saturday since I'm no longer doing overtime Saturday and Sunday. So,
I'm very happy for you, honestly. The
yeah, so,
best thing that can happen for an artist is to have their artisticness come back. Oh, my brain's fried.
so yeah. I will post updates whenever I create a creature.
Yeah, Bright. If you don't know what I'm referring to, I put a photo of the thing in.
If you're right, Hatchet, then it means basically they're trying to make the things on the top of the rifles basically the scopes like on the ARG. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
one has two, which makes no sense and would make it useless as a scope. And
I'm guess
also, the one with two doesn't have it up high enough to work as a scope. And the second one that does have like a quote unquote scope is shaped less like a scope and more like a handle, but in the wrong direction.
I was also just gonna say I think that like that second scope-like protrusion might have been intended to be like a side-mounted flashlight,
Yeah.
and they just
But
made
they
it
both
look
look
identical.
identical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they made a flashlight, but it's just looks identical to the scope.
A flashlight would be useless. I mean, useful, but it would be useless as two.
I like how
Why do you need the second one?
yeah. Also, I like how we're spending so much fucking time on the guns and not even the SCP.
This is just like again, this is like the train crash effect. Like you just can't look away from it. And the more you look at it, the worse it gets.
Yeah. Anyways.
Why, look at that spork hand. Look at it with your artist's eyes.
I see, it's fucked up. Anyways.
New
Let's
Trevor Henderson, April Fool's monster, spork hand.
Look at the both of the hands on the one on the right. I was so
Yeah.
distracted by spork hand that I didn't notice lobster hand and lobster hand.
Lobster hand and crumpled up ball of paper.
Anyways, we're gonna go back and watch the video in 3, 2, 1.
Cell, except under controlled testing circumstances or with authorization from a staff.
Why is all of the suits so fucking botched?
I don't know. Wait a minute.
What is?
Is this them using a normal like SCP worker as a D class again?
Yes.
Wait.
Also,
Is he trying to do something like Elon Musk is trying to do?
yeah. Also, since 2001, Roger has generated enough income and solar energy to raise and fund a Mars colony from scratch. This makes him all the more valuable. He's currently overseeing the next big project from SCP. There's no way this isn't just
Wait,
fucking chat GPT'd
Yeah.
damn.
text. There's no way this isn't chat GPT text. But anyway, you want to just go a handful of frames back to get a good look at that hazmat suit.
With how badly he's written, I'm surprised they didn't name him Roy Rogers.
What? It's just what is wrong with this hazmat suit?
I don't know.
Well,
Testing
everything
circumstances.
is merged into one.
Wait, I just noticed something. The arrows, they're off.
Oh. Oh,
You
I don't
just
like that.
noticed that?
I was so fixated on like the bizarrely angled mask that's like the canister parts like are attached to the side of his face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't notice that as well. This is just
Awful. Anyways, let's
uh
continue.
or with authorization from a staff member of level 4 clearance or higher. Standard positive action defenses,
Authorized.
explosive, chemical, biological, and memetic, are to be in place at all times.
Where did this come?
This was in the article. It's just he's choosing to depict it absurdly stupidly.
Yeah, because I just see like
Like,
three mounted machine guns.
Just 3 miniguns mounted. As if that's gonna do jack shit. Quick! Shoot the incorporeal ball of light! Something might happen!
Wait, I just realized this SCP could kill another SCP quite easily.
Yes.
The German party robot.
It I
I
guess
don't
it
think
does.
they're going to show the incorporeal ball of knowledge and neutrality to the robot. So much could go wrong.
Is the robot sapient?
Maybe? Oh, I was saying that because that robot's biggest weakness is light. Like, a literal flashlight turns it
Well,
off.
think of this. What would you think would happen to the incorporeal ball and their morality if they touched that robot and absorbed all the knowledge from it?
Oh, God.
I mean, in terms of like all of the other ethical works they must have taken in, it'd probably just be a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you think they've also touched people of that party?
I wouldn't be too surprised. Yeah, Book mentioned this earlier, but also like I just don't think this thing would interact with the robot at all. Unless like it was to try to extract information from it. It wouldn't try to enlighten the robot.
I was just saying because near it would. I was just thinking like it would be because of how bright it is that the robot would be so overwhelmed with the light that it just self-destructs. That's what I was thinking.
Right. I forgot about that aspect of the thing.
Yeah, like you shine a flashlight, it just shuts off.
Oh, damn it. Now I'm back to being angry at that SCP. Why is it a Keter?
Anyway, press play.
According to standard operating procedure, through use of a mobile, remotely operated device, SCP-606 is to be provided with an ordinary USB flash storage device containing no less than 2 megabytes of data every 12 hours. The data contained on the device is to be left to the discretion of SCP-606's supervisor, but text from classic literature or encyclopedias, movie clips, or audio files of historical speeches are ideal. In an emergency situation, this may be substituted with data in any form, such as print, compact discs, or videotapes. A careful record of all data provided to the entity.
Wait, they put their D-class character's name as senior staff member.
Ah.
SCP Special Forces Unit. All needed precautions have been taken by the staff to ensure the safety of both 606 and the Foundation personnel. What do you mean the safety of 606?
Wait, here's the thing that bothers me. The left side is not that bad, but look closely at the right side.
Yeah,
Well, why don't we just keep going?
it's the same thing as the first book.
3, 2, 1.
Must be kept. No material pertaining to
Yeah,
the Foundation or other anomalous objects should be provided to
Alright, we can do a
Existentialism? Existential? That what? Why would that be off limits? You're giving it classical works, for fuck's sake. Existentialism and questions of existence are going to come up in classical works. Does this fuck that?
Also,
I'm
That
upset.
shit has broken.
I clicked contradiction on the bingo board because at the very beginning of the video, we see them feeding SCP foundation materials to it in an
Yeah.
animation, and then they say don't do that.
It's just
Contradiction.
one question. Have we seen any women
No,
No,
or people of color?
no.
no.
Guess we'll just have to keep that in mind going forward. Is the orb a person of color?
No.
That is so
But I
weird.
will say I envy the people of color and the women that are avoiding this.
I find that so
But we can't
funny,
do that.
shit. I find that so
Oh,
funny.
Erin's here. Erin is a woman not avoiding it. How does it feel? How does it feel?
I can't stop laughing at what you said. Is this orb of white a person of color? I think that's the first time that has ever been said.
Non-binary.
I think that's the first time it's ever been said.
Oh no.
3, 2, 1.
SCP-606 under any circumstances, as this may be used against the Foundation in future as a form of blackmail. SCP-606 was first discovered in France in 1989, following the sudden
Adding
disappearance of
just
28
unredacted
individuals in a
data.
small town.
That's not how they disappeared. That's not how that was done, man. They just walked behind a curtain of existence and were gone. Oh, and I guess that sun up there is actually the orb.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just be out of the world.
They just peace out.
Wait, I know what happened to them, Hatchet.
What?
They went into the back rooms. They no-clipped out of reality.
Take us with you!
My question is, does the back rooms have internet access?
No.
Well, actually, there are some
Yeah.
areas that do.
In which case, I think I'd be perfectly fine living in the back rooms.
Yeah, however, it was like the Windows XP computers.
I mean, some internet, some internet. All I need is the ability to download my copious amounts of questionable materials and play Skyrim, and I'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I also found out something funny. There is a
Oh, and read Lord of the Rings stuff.
canonical
Anyway, okay.
floor within the back rooms that looks close to Green Hill Zone. And yes, there is an entity that looks like Sonic.exe. I just have to share that. Anyways.
Oh, my tailbone.
Oh my god. 3, 2, 1.
Once the entity was located, hidden in the basement of an abandoned cabin, personnel were able to
Wait, what?
That was never. Why did they feel the need to just add random information that wasn't in the article?
Now it kind of sounds like it was already kidnapped.
It got kidnapped by some other organization somehow. I just. Also, SCP Special Forces printed on the side of their moving truck. Yeah, okay, bud. Yeah, that's definitely how the SCP operates. Just goes around with their logo out in the open to everyone in the city. Then again, maybe it's, you know what? It's in English, so maybe there's less likelihood of the French understanding it, but I'm pretty sure English is still pretty common over there.
I would find it funny if at one point they put on the side of a truck. SCP. I can scream for politicians.
Now what I think would be funny in like one of these content farm videos is if like to depict SCP trucks out in the open, you could make like a joke out of it, like the brand name on the side of the truck is like nothing to see here or move along. Like it's something that's like tongue in cheek, like, yeah, this is the SCP, but they're not actually saying what they are. Because why the fuck would the secret organization print SCP Special Forces on the side of their trucks when they're going out in the open?
Oh no, Hatchet. I just see where they labeled not long for after we see the truck, they're gonna go to the interview, and the rest of the video is gonna be the interview.
I can't wait.
In 3, 2, 1.
Thanks, book.
Lure the entity into a vehicle and transport it to its current holding facility at Site 12 by offering the entity D-Class members to enlighten. Results of
What? I don't. What? It willingly went.
I mean, yeah, that they're describing it willingly going.
No, but they said it went because it was offered D-Class.
That's what
Oh,
they
wait.
did.
Oh, they did off? Oh.
Yes.
I thought he just...
I'm having to consistently remind y'all about the actual article because this thing's just so thoroughly gaslighting y'all.
Yeah, because
What
from
is
free perhaps due to
gaslighting us
constant
so
supply of
much?
information provided to it.
Man, we
It doesn't
literally
say
just
D-Class.
listened to the article and it feels like they keep repeating incorrect information so much that I just keep questioning reality.
I know for a fact that D-Class thing was in there. Let's see. Right, it's literally right above what you were just reading. It's on the screen. Personnel subsequently managed to lure SCP-606 into a transport vehicle and transfer it to the current facility, offering it D-Class personnel to enlighten.
Okay, I'm blind.
Yes. Literally. You tried to... You read the line directly under that. Say, no, they didn't lure it with D-Class. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna reframe what I said earlier. Jerry's getting gaslit by the video. Bright's just dumb. Or I guess Aaron's just dumb.
Maybe she's also being gaslit.
Yes. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
past interviews with SCP-606 have been mixed. Although it has previously been willing to answer some basic questions about itself and its history, any more in-depth questioning on the knowledge it possesses inevitably results in a request by SCP-606 to enlighten the interviewer and a refusal to answer further questions. Requests have been made to the entity
That's
to...
not how it goes. It tries its best to answer, but it doesn't know how to answer past a certain thing. It's not refusing to, it just doesn't know how to with words. It considers the human language clumsy and very difficult to use.
Well, yeah, but in this case, it is still just reiterating directly from the article.
Well, not directly. It's rewording it in a way that pisses me off.
No, it's... I remember that exact phrase in the article.
Alright, anyways, let's continue in 3, 2, 1. Let's finish this. Ow.
Let me just look around. Was it after the D-Class to enlighten thing?
It's in the paragraph directly above it.
The paragraph above enlightening D-Class?
Yeah, SCP-606 to enlighten the interviewer and a refusal to answer further questions.
Yeah. Alright, let's continue the video in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, then it
refrain
had
from-
clumsy wording in the article as well.
Yeah, anyways, in three.
I would say with how they speak on the interview, I disagree with the way they word it in the article itself because it sounds like it just doesn't know how to word it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
From attempting to enlighten anyone without permission. These requests have been partially complied with by the entity, as SCP-606 no longer tries to enlighten every individual it comes in contact with. But it has still sporadically tried to perform the process without prompting. For this reason, access to the entity's cell is restricted.
Random.
The
yeah.
following recording is an interview that was conducted with the entity in June of 2019.
Appears the
Dr.
interview.
Harold sat at a comms unit which was connected to a set of speakers in SCP-606's chamber, while the creature's replies were then recorded and translated into English. The entity also appears to understand the English language.
Can you understand me?
Wait, audio courtesy of the Vulcan? Did they
Yeah,
actually
this
get the
is-
Vulcan's permission, or?
It doesn't say it, and they don't give anything towards the Vulcan outside of the words on the clip. It doesn't say the audio belongs to the Vulcan or they got permission from the Vulcan.
Right.
So I'll have to. I think we need to dock points on that, despite giving other things.
Because
God
usually,
I
damn.
mean, at the same time, the Vulcan stuff would be Creative Commons.
yeah,
It would be, but the thing you're supposed to do when it's Creative Commons is like basically say we took this from them, which they do in the video, but they also don't do it in the text under it.
yeah. But,
Okay, I get
yeah,
what you mean.
also usually when Vulcan gives, like, aids and stuff like this, he usually comments on the video. There's no comment of the Vulcan.
Well, yeah, no shit. I've heard this exact audio that they're gonna play.
I think
Like this-
they're
We've
unaware.
all heard it. It's the Vulcan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
like the exact audio that they're going to play is directly from the Vulcan's video on this.
Yeah. I have a feeling they have... Vulcan has no idea about this.
Well, of course he has no idea about this. Do you think he wants his name associated with this schlock fest?
Absolutely not. Especially since now they're an AI channel.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if the Vulcan knew about this, they would probably do something like to get the audio taken out or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
anyways.
just.
Huh?
I'm just blah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ah.
3, 2, 1.
How did you learn to do this? I listen. Could you tell us what you are? I am a teacher. Could you be more specific? I am the teacher. I am a purveyor of knowledge. Enter this chamber, and I shall enlighten you. I do not wish to do that at the moment. How do you enlighten people? I teach them. Are you aware that this causes your students to die? I do not call it death. It is the consequence of being inadequate. What do you teach? I teach all that I have learned. Do you know who I am? You are that which calls itself a human. Your fellows refer to you as doctor. Do you know what a doctor is? It is your word for one who has been taught and teaches in your own fashion, at least. Can you teach me through talking to me? I wish to enlighten you. If you do not wish to be enlightened, I have no use for you.
At this point, SCP-606 refused to answer any more of Dr. Harold's questions and
Alright.
refused to communicate for several days afterwards. On the 8th of June 2019, Dr. Harold's dead body was found in his quarters.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
Cause
okay.
of
Now
death is
now we're adding bullshit. Now we're adding bullshit. And they took out the Dr. Major, probably. At this point, 606 halted the interview and refused to answer further questions for some days after Dr. Redacted. Days from Dr. Redacted. Subsequent interviews have gained little more information of significance on 606 or the subjects it claims to know about. (606-2). After reviewing the reports on 606, reports on 606, in particular, experiment 606 redacted or redacted, I'm becoming increasingly suspicious that the deaths of its students are not accidental. The possibility that it has some malevolent purpose completely independent of its teaching cannot be discounted. Yes, everybody says that it's just trying to teach people, but all we know is that it causes them to kneel over and die. No solid evidence for it actually being what we think it has been uncovered. What it think it is has been uncovered. We don't even know any way of stopping this damn thing. Countermeasures research should be a top priority for Section Redacted, in collaboration with the 606 staff group. A Keter upgrade must be taken into consideration. Dr. Major.
Oh, yeah.
unknown. Personnel checked on SCP-606's security footage in the time between its interview with Dr. Harold and Dr. Harold's death, but it appears to not have moved at all during that period. An investigation into the doctor's death is currently underway and remains unsolved. So, what did you think of that SCP case? Comment
Fuck
your thoughts
you.
down below.
Yeah, they got rid of Dr. Major. Wait a
They didn't
minute, I
mention
just
Dr. Major.
see the title. My substitute teacher was a demon, seduced and hunted.
Anyway,
Alright, alright.
I
Removal of
just-
character / license. Yeah.
I would have to
they-
say that's at least a 3.
I would put it
because-
at 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Not only did they remove characters, but the Vulcan thing really rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thought is like, because what the fuck? Dr. Major only shows up at the very end as like the guy who's like commenting on the article at the end. I feel like it's a less egregious thing to have lost, so I would have given that 1 point. And then I would have taken away 2 points for the Vulcan thing.
Yeah.
Or given 2 points for the Vulcan thing. So, 3.
Alright. Added gore and or violence.
I guess 1 because it just randomly added that a doctor died.
Yeah, for no reason. Like
Just out of nowhere.
Yeah, 606
Yeah.
didn't even do it. They're like, what the hell? What happened?
It's it's so stupid.
Deviates from the plot of the article. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mostly there, but it's just like little bits here and there.
It's there, but it's not there. It changes itself in a way repeatedly where it gaslights you into believing a not truth, which I believe makes it more severe because it's literally using bits of truth to mislead you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very, very upset that they literally gaslit me.
Yeah.
First time ever, Jerry was gaslit
I'm
by.
not that smart, but I'd like to believe that they can't gaslight me, but here we are.
It's like it was providing the exact information. It's just provided in such a manner that it's easy to go, Wait, that's not right. It's very odd.
But it would also provide information that was inaccurate, like the forest, the explosion, having people
Well,
like vanish into the ether,
yeah.
and
I
while in the city, like having the ball of light be basically the sun.
yeah, I would put it at 2, maybe 3.
I feel like the gaslighting is at least 1 point.
I think that's fair, yeah. So like would you be sitting around there as well, Jerry?
Around
2 or
three,
3?
I would sit around
3?
3.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Only men in video slash offensiveness.
Well, it offended us by gaslighting you two, but that's
Yeah,
not the metric
that's
we're looking
technically
at.
not offensiveness. I have to say, no women, no people of color, no people of different cultures of any kind
It's
besides
just
like SCP. They didn't even show French people while they were in France. I feel like that's a weird form of racism.
well, no. They showed French people disappearing.
It didn't feel like it. They weren't dressed in a particular way, and
I mean, yeah.
and when they showed the city, it was so vague you couldn't tell if it was France or in Kentucky.
It's Franz Tucky.
No,
Uh, I'd put it at like 2.
two makes sense.
Yeah.
Like 1 point for having 0 diversity, another point for like having like 0 contextual diversity, like in terms of like actually displaying any semblance of like various cultures being that should be shown. The closest
Yeah.
thing to like French culture we saw was the Eiffel Tower. That's it.
Yeah. Also, while I'm adding up the numbers,
But
what's the... I saw this on Reddit. What is the worst SCP you've ever read? Mine, 100% is factory porn. I've already stated what's inside of it, and I do not wish to say it again. For obvious reasons.
Mm,
I don't think I have the brain for that, but I will say, back on topic, I would have been happy if they showed the city with the Frenchness. They had at least showed a fucking baguette. If they had showed a croissant, if they had shown like a small cup of coffee or something, they didn't show
escargot.
anything. Like,
50%.
the only things that existed were empty buildings, empty of anything culturally or in general, and two people that might have been French but might have not been, who
Yeah.
vanished.